Good morning. We are live from Pleasanton Unified School District's Custom EdTech Team Summit, Saturday morning, and we've got a whole bunch of teachers out here exploring what it means to be a teacher in the 21st century, how to engage students with technology, and really how to refine the craft of teaching. Let's hear about what their experience has been so far.
So I attended the math conversation session, and what the best thing I took out of it was that all students can be engaged in math and have a voice.
My aha takeaway is that your devices can measure a lot more than what the average person thinks.
Hey everyone, it's Natasha from Atlanta, and I just wanted to share how excited I am that you all were here today, and I hope that you found at least a couple nuggets that you can take back to your schools and to work with your students with. We are so excited to be able to share with you guys today. The one piece of advice that I would give to everybody is to not be afraid to try anything. Make sure that you guys are picking a few things to try out. You don't have to do it all. I know that this can be overwhelming to come to these sessions and try to go back to your classrooms and your schools and do everything. Just pick a few things, master those few things, and once you have those down packed, you can move on to something else, but don't be afraid to try.
I'm really excited about getting my website up and running, and the Google Sites section helped me get started.
I already have a Google website and I really like it, but I wanted to get some new ideas, and every day Google's changing new features, and I was introduced to a new one that I'll start using right away.
What was it?
It was the button feature.
I'm excited to give my students the 20 time that we learned about, which is 20% of their time focusing on a purpose-driven project.
I love the idea of the Google spreadsheet so that students can check in on a scale of maybe like 1 to 10 of how they're feeling on that day and communicate that privately to their teacher.
So I really like the idea of giving students autonomy in the classroom, and the videos that I just watched, you could see in the students' eyes that they were inspired about their projects, and they were inspired not only to be applying the curriculum itself, but inspired about helping other people, which seemed like that intrinsic motivation got them much more bought in than traditional lesson structures.
Very cool apps that I will be able to use in the classroom and help students enhance English language learners, as well as also incorporating songs into our curriculum. So,
the ability to recognize students' different backgrounds and struggles coming into the classroom is a big important realization for teachers if they want to be effective in the classroom.
I'm excited to start the project and put it in action and get going. The 20% project.
I'm just excited to be able to manipulate the faces of the characters that I put in my Google slide presentations.
I am appreciating the Google Summit because it's a time for Pleasanton teachers to come together and really problem solve and talk about our own community and our successes and our challenges, and the ideas that are being shared here are all with a focus on how to provide equitable experiences for all of our students. And there's a lot of new ideas that we're learning here, and I'm very excited to be a part of the conversations.
Hi, my name is George, and I'm from Santa Rosa, California. And growing up here in Hayward and being back in Pleasanton was something that's an incredible experience for me. The tip that I have for you is that what you're learning today is just a start, and that you need to know that what you're getting is a way to reach the students, but really the real awesome tool is you, and knowing that you just have another thing to help you be you. So make sure you use the technology as a really, really sharp pencil that grabs their attention, but you are the one that the kids need.
Hi, my name is John Stevens, and my reflection for the day is conversation and laughter. Each of the sessions that we've had, there have been a lot of really cool conversations that have come up. And my bit of advice is to try to foster that curiosity in your students and get them thinking critically about something to where they want to have a conversation about the content.
I'm very excited about this learning opportunity for our staff, both classified and certificate, to come together on a Saturday to add to their repertoire of skills to make things happen for every child every day, how to use instructional technology as a leverage, how to use your own personal insight and schema to help build upon that you have. I'm just thrilled to see people having a good time, smiling, coming out energetic, and talking about what they're going to do next.
I enjoyed the fact that he provided several different sites for us to go to as elementary teachers that we could use to reach our kids at any grade, at any level.
Powerful opportunity to collaborate with administrators, teachers, and classified staff, and really stress the importance of relationships.
How was session number 1?
It was amazing. I loved it. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed and wondering if I'm going to be able to digest all of this, but I'm excited to go to session 2, so I'm not going to skip to figure session 1 out.
Noticing as I watch people learning in sessions that it's not always like the topic of the session, but maybe it's how a shortcut a presenter used or how they use their trackpad, and it's these little nuggets of knowledge that just can be life-changing actually.
Got some great insights from Ken in the morning about culturally relevant classrooms, and then John just gave us a ton of tools for creating just really collaborative conversations in the math classroom. Awesome.
So I've gotten lots of good ideas today. 2 that I'm going to run with that I'm pretty excited about are Checkmark, I think it's called. You use it on Google Docs to do comments on papers, and it's you just keystrokes. So if I want to say, this is a run-on sentence 18 times, I can do that with the click of one button. The second thing is divided image, where I can reveal portions of an image to have kids analyze photos and paintings.
Hey, this is Ken here. I want to share a heartwarming hello to all of you, and I sincerely hope that your day today has been everything that you expected and then some. I know that I can speak on behalf of the team that it's been a pleasure to spend this time with you all, to learn together with you, and I look forward to seeing all the amazing things that you will do based on your learning experiences here.
After the first session, I think my first piece of advice for teachers is to be patient with yourself, that these tools may be new to you, they may be a little bit intimidating at the thought of leading a whole class instruction in it, but be patient with yourself, you'll be able to figure it out, and the kids will actually help you along the way.
Today I finally got over my fear of switching over to the new Google Sites, and I was very grateful to have the time to do that with the expertise to help me retrieve all my files when they seemingly disappeared but didn't.
My mind is blown right now, speechless.
After today, I'm totally rethinking all these presentations now that I have to give next week to parents.
I really loved hearing the teachers' ideas and their enthusiasm for thinking differently about their work. It's been an awesome morning.
Hi, we learned more from our presenter today, expanding on what we learned from Scott in his presentation.
Yay for new Google Sites!
I love the extensions. I love all the apps that they've suggested and multifunctional ways of immediately solving a lot of problems for administration and teachers at my site. Amazing.
I think what is so exciting for me is seeing teachers reimagine the use for a tool. So instead of using Google Sites just for their classroom, they're imagining using it, presenting at conferences and collaborating with other teachers. And I just get super excited to see the possibilities beyond what a presenter might even present, because teachers take it and run with it.
Hi, this is Kevin from Monterey, and I just want to thank all of the teachers here for sharing their time with us and taking a weekend to learn something new for your students. That's super inspiring. My one bit of advice is for you all to press the buttons. And what I mean by that is anytime you're approaching new technology, take a look at the settings and look at all of the options that are available and press those buttons and see what happens. That's really the new way to learn new tools, and when you do that, you are inspiring courageous learning for your students.
Hey, this is Eric Cross from San Diego, hanging out with amazing teachers up here in Pleasanton. One piece of advice that I would give you for implementing technology in the classroom is not to be afraid to try things before you've mastered them. Sometimes even roll out new technology and new websites and let students just explore and learn alongside of them. It's a great way to model learning, and as students watch you go through the process of learning new things and they watch your growth mindset, they'll naturally model that. Very rarely do they see us go through the learning process, and it's a great thing for students to see as their teacher or a trusted adult go through the process of learning something new, even work through frustrations, but not giving up. So that growth mindset and perseverance is something that we can model. So don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to try things before you feel like you're the expert. We never stop growing. We never feel like we're there. We just take risks and be transparent with the kids and tell them that you're still figuring it out and have fun with it.